on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at the Golden One Center in downtown Sacramento. Tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Won by the Milwaukee Bucks. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. They'll get it down low to Lopez and finishes strong.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
And hits off a killer step back.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Bledsoe with the basketball. He'll run the offense. That's out. Last touch by De'Aaron Fox. It stays with Milwaukee. Bledsoe. Greek Freak for two. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Fox into the front court. Down just a couple. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Brogdon to Bledsoe. Five on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Going to launch beyond the arc.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Nope. First one does not go.
Let's go.
Second and three is good. Fox across the timeline. Down four. To Alec Burks.
Live.
To Fox. Buddy Hield. For three. Well defended, but Burks knocks it down.
The eyes of the shooter say everything. His eyes pretty much said, are you sure you want to give me the ball here?
To Adetokunbo. Here comes the screen. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox. To Alec Burks. Giannis with it up top. Leads 3. To Lopez. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Hey, look. Sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there.
You got
I'm okay
winning.
with that early foul.
Brook Lopez. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Into the front court, it's Fox.
I got
Down
things holding
5.
it down at home. In here, fam. This
Here comes the
CPU
screen.
versus CPU.
Nothing going here on that drive. De'Aaron Fox
Yes, sir.
to Harrison Barnes. 4-3. He made his exclamation point. Willie Cauley-Stein with the slam.
Ed, I bet you can't say his name 3 times fast.
That's William Cauley-Stein, my
I said
friend.
fast, Ed, fast.
Here comes the screen.
He'll say I got them Bucks taking
Brogdon
this game
to
over.
Bledsoe. 5 seconds to shoot. Bledsoe shot misses. The follow won't go either.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a
Bucks
shooter,
winning by
you
9.
either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Buddy Hield to Fox. He had all day and
This is
all
gonna
night
be
to
close
knock
in
that
my
one
opinion.
down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
I like Zach Town
Alec
by
Burks
6.
with the block. Out of bounds. Last touch by Alec Burks.
But on the real, I always been thinking
Bledsoe.
on doing my own podcast and
Brogdon.
get y'all involved and talk about living 2K.
The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything
Love
was
that
going
idea,
according to
bro.
plan until then.
Here comes the screen. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Deep right corner. Alec Burks. Cauley-Stein powers it through.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Bledsoe with it up top. His team up by 1. Adetokunbo. That is great vision to set it up. Count the basket at the rim.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I
Be
forgot
right
he even
back.
had that kind of physical
Trying
presence.
to get a
Good
new
to see him
community
beating
out
up on
there
people
for the
down low.
community of living 2K.
Here comes the screen. De'Aaron Fox. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence
Just
build.
trying to figure out how to start this and where do I
Giannis
go
in
from
control
here.
of the basketball.
Hell yeah, you got my
14-13 our
support
score. It's
ILL
a
back with
one-point
for
game.
sure.
Brogdon. The pass taken away by the Kings.
ILL do some brainstorming myself.
Shot by Fox, no good.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Fox with it. Down a point. Cauley-Stein to Alec Burks. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Rebounds pulled in by the Bucks. Brogdon to Bledsoe. Nothing going here on that drive. Alec Burks to Fox. Screen coming.
Yeah, y'all do that. I've been brainstorming for a while, but trying to start it and come up with the banger and things like that, it's
Deep
tough to
two
y'all.
there. Won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Nothing going here on that drive.
True TY.
Bledsoe to Brogdon.
That.
Bledsoe. Rebounds brought down by Cauley Stein. It's the Kings now with the ball.
Hey, watch this screen.
De'Aaron Fox. To Barnes. Beyond the arc for three. Hand in his face, no good for Alec Burks. Giannis with it up top. Down by one. To Brogdon. Can't connect from in close. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
Word, I like supporting newcomers and help them out. I've been on YouTube since 2011. The grind been a challenge from the jump.
Post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Now the Bucks gonna signal for a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point basketball game.
Facts. This game is gonna be a close-ass
Time
game
to
for
shuffle
sure.
things up. Antetokounmpo. Hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Down to Cauley Stein. Shot from the lane won't go.
But yeah, I agree we need a community that actually looks at the game and tries to point out the flaws in order for it to be fixed.
The pass stolen by Sacramento.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
To Bagley. Has a look. With the fadeaway.
JPB facts.
Burns him for the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
I just gave you a like, fam.
Brogdon to Antetokounmpo. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Alec Burks, down low Cauley Stein. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Can't connect on the first free throw.
Number 6, Eric Bledsoe.
Yay, I just did a survey for NBA Live for the future release about what needs to be addressed. Added
Missed
it.
the second one as well.
In my opinion.
Bledsoe with the basketball.
My man.
Looking to make something happen. Willie Cauley-Stein sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
George Hill to Bledsoe. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not there for Bledsoe. Defense all over him. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Here comes the screen.
I got some people about to sub up to you as well. Facts, it's better to criticize to improve than just settle and let the game grow to become
That boy's
worse.
living his best life.
Cauley-Stein. To Bagley.
Good look JPB, much appreciated.
5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. Fires the 3. Shot clock violation. Substitution being made in this one.
Facts time.
Bledsoe. To Hill.
No problem, G.
The pass taken away by the Kings. Tough looking shot
That's
there.
tight.
Still gets it to go down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Bledsoe shot off the mark. Deep 3 at the buzzer. First quarter's complete, and this one's all tied up.
Low-scoring first quarter.
A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second.
Tonight, everyone gets free pizza.
Let us see if they pick it up. Yep.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally. Shoot your shot.
Hill into the front court. Down 2. That's out. Last touch by Bogdan Bogdanovic. Shot clock. It's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Brogdon can't connect.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Kings trying to take down them Bucks. Would love to see Bucks in the finals.
Barnes. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Barnes. Another chance. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much
Me
there's no
too.
stopping him when he's around the
In
rim.
real life game is in OT.
Hill
Say G
to
Money, I had a
Brogdon.
question for you before you left
Here comes the screen.
downstream.
Lays it up and in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To
What was it,
Harrison
bro?
Barnes. throw by Milwaukee. To Brogdon.
Let's say you wanna start a mixtape, who you want feature in it.
Count the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
NBA players.
Fires the three. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Brogdon. Down to 5 on the 24. Lets it fly from long range. Shakes free and hits.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Now a whistle. It's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
Okay, cool. Like, name a few of your life go-to players. Yo, my people, help out with the likes and sub.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Entering the game for Milwaukee, number 22, Chris Middleton.
To Hield.
Harden, Kyrie, Steph,
5 on the shot clock for Sacramento.
Brown.
To Hield from long range. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
George Hill. Five on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Has a chance. Hill can't connect.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To Hield. Here's a chance from long range, and knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
To Hield. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning
Okay, this
coach.
what you do with those players, run some games with them, save some of their best highlights. I have a feeling this game just might go into OT. This is too close.
Buddy Hield at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 86% from the line. Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
How do you save their highlights? Just go into replay mode and capture them highlights.
Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Harrison Barnes.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back.
Most of my highlights come directly from my PS4 recording them. I clip and cut them on there too.
From the painted area, won't go down. Fox into the front court. Up 6. Oh,
That's what I do. See something great pause game, go to replay and
things that
record
we
the
started
highlight.
working on when we were in first and second grade is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny
Yes,
the next pass
JPB
away,
telling you
and you have to
exactly what to
communicate.
do.
If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Here comes the screen. De'Aaron Fox. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo. The drive right to the got a piece
Keep
of
doing it
it.
and put them
Jumping out
videos
the
together.
gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Good contest. Middleton off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
See
Short
what you
jumper
come up
won't
with.
fall. Giannis in control of the basketball. Down 6.
Oh, okay, nice.
Here's Lopez, down low. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? To Fox. And he'll go to the foul line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Team foul number 2.
It's actually
Buddy
simple.
Hield
Hardest
at the
part
line
is
for 2
trying to
shots.
piece them
He's
together to
perfect
look
from the
legit.
line so far.
Can I take highlights from previous
First one
streams?
goes down.
For the Sacramento Kings, number 13.
You can save highlights at any time. While you playing the game, just hit the share button then save them. Yep.
Goes 2 for 2. The Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to George Hill. Surveys the floor. Hill to Bledsoe. Going to launch beyond the arc. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Fox across the timeline. Up by 6. Down low for Barnes.
But it's best to do your highlight clips when you go look at the
Harrison
replay.
Barnes. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots. Bledsoe with it up top. Down 8.
Yeah, that makes sense.
To Antetokounmpo. Deep left corner. George Hill to Antetokounmpo. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
Yes, money
Kings
you
with the
can
ball.
save your previous game.
De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. Sizing up the defense. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Giannis with it up top. Margins 8. To Hill. Fine to shoot. to Middleton. For three. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Second to three. Got it.
Number 13, Malcolm.
That's what I do. If you playing a game and you like a move, you hit automatic pause that game and go to replay and record that clip and keep playing.
Kings have the basketball. De'Aaron Fox to Harrison Barnes. Buddy Hield to Barnes. Almost, but no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Drives, but a shot won't go down. Alec Burks to Fox.
I do a mixture of recording slow motion clips and regular just pressing play clip at all kind of angles.
Shot by Fox off the mark.
Your contest was great because
you
of your
just need to
proximity
learn
to
to
the
edit
player.
or trying
You
to
forced
piece
his
together
follow
a
through to
good
be cut
looking
short,
mixtape with
which
a
made
good
him
beat or
short on the
song.
shot.
That's it.
Harrison Barnes. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Adetokunbo to Bledsoe.
Right.
Adetokunbo to Brogdon. Shot clock winding down. 24-second
Rod up,
violation.
sub up, emoji fire.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
George Hill. Subbing in for the Kings. Number 88.
De'Aaron Fox to Harrison Barnes. To Fox. Barnes. To Hield.
What up the live don't I know you fam. You can save
Has
your
a look.
clips and drag it to your USB
And
then
he's
upload the
fouled.
mix
Nice
to your
move
laptop
that
and do
time,
another
and he's going
overlap
to the
for
line
editing
for
and
two.
music.
Buddy Hield. Couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet.
First foul in the last 2 minutes.
Knocks down the first.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
And he makes them both. Giannis in control of the basketball. His team down 9. No good. Into the front court. It's Fox. Looking to make something happen. Cauley Stein powers it through.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own
What up
space.
till I
It's
don't
almost
know.
as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Fox with it. It's an 11-point game. To
On
Barnes.
live bout it. Damn, I could be wrong. Bucks going to lose LMFAO down, but it's still second
Short
QPR.
jumper off the mark.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no
Follow
way
me
he's
on
in
the
that
gram.
position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a
G-Money
safe
got
place.
a nice list of
Giannis
players he wanna feature in his
Antetokounmpo. 4 out of
mixtape.
10.
Or Twitter.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Harrison Barnes.
What up, money?
De'Aaron Fox to Barnes.
Buddy Hield is my nigga.
Has a chance, knocks it down off the step back. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Kings dominating so far.
Y'all all got a PS4 on here. I know in friends with money on PS4.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here
What up,
with your
Brogot?
halftime report. The Kings put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that.
Say Deliv, I think I ran across yo channel a few times. Yo, what's
Have a
good,
look
go
at the
kid.
leading scores for the Sacramento Kings. The Bucks were unable to find an offensive floor in the opening half. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second
3-5
half.
and 2 quarters. They on some bullshit, lol.
Have a look at the leading scores for the Milwaukee
Laughing.
Bucks.
Game track. Blocks.
The Sacramento Kings came to play today, and the opposition knows it. All these blocks are more than just rejections. They're statements.
Player of the half.
Willie Cauley-Stein has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself,
You
and that's just after
subscribe.
one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Would appreciate it.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays
Yeah,
from
I
the
think
first
so,
half.
fam.
Number 2. Number 1.
Glux, emoji perfect score.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Damn Bledsoe,
It's
emoji
Sacramento
rolling on the
ball.
floor laughing, emoji rolling on the floor laughing,
De'Aaron Fox
emoji
to
rolling on the
Alec
floor
Burks.
laughing.
Here comes the
Lights
screen.
up. Yay and sub pro.
To Harrison Barnes. 4-3. Can't get the bounce. Middleton. And it's Fox there for the rebound.
We all should team up on Live 195v5 or events and start from there
Hill
and work
across
our
the
way up
timeline.
and get
His
familiar with
guys
each
down
other
11.
and build a podcast from
That's
TH.
no good.
Eric choking FRFR. Thanks a lot.
Buddy Hield to Barnes. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And when you
Real
miss so many
shit,
chippies
JPB.
right around the rim, you look at their points in the paint production. The first half, they were
I
great.
just
Second
said
half,
to.
not so much.
Nice pass to set things up.
All right, you got the first bucket of the second half. Now get a stop, because honestly, that's where your
Sub
troubles
back
were at the
row.
first.
Alec Burks to Harrison Barnes. Beyond the arc
Good
for
idea,
three.
JPB.
Not enough touch. Harrison Barnes misses. Giannis with it up top. His guys down by 9. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
To Barnes. Alec Burks. De'Aaron Fox to Alec Burks. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. You talk about forcing things up.
Just trying
Too
to
much
help
pressure
y'all
that
and
time.
start a community.
Backcourt.
This team is
Add me on
collectively
PS4
feeding off
while
their
all of
negative
you have
energy
the
so far in the
PSN
second half.
Untouchable G.
Everybody is mad. Everybody
I'm
is
thinking
frustrated.
about starting a new
Nobody's
game
decided
though.
to take the torch and say, hey, look, follow my lead.
De'Aaron Fox. And the rebound, corralled by Lopez.
Game channel.
Bucks at the controls. To Adetokunbo. Short jumper won't go down. Fox into the front court. Lead stands at 7. To Hield. Here comes the screen. Buddy Hield.
Don't you got a game channel iconic?
Short jumper misses. Hill into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Fox across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Taken down by Giannis. To George Hill. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Giannis in control of the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. And the rebound taken in by Barnes. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Gets it in the left corner. Adetokunbo. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Buddy Hield to Fox. And scores.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot.
Not a Kings fan, but Fox is a beast in real life.
Here comes the screen. Adetokunbo. Here's Lopez. Down low. Willie Cauley-Stein sends it away. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Bucks take down the board. Middleton to Adetokunbo.
My bad, JPB, my shit trip.
Fires the 3, and the rebound belongs to Sacramento. To Fox. Barnes.
Iconic. Add me and money on the PS4.
Alec Burks to Hield. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Short jumper off the mark.
And this guy's going to come out of this game with bruises all over his body like a major heavyweight fight. He took some hard fouls in the first half. That's really deterred him from being aggressive.
And draws the foul.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Giannis Adetokunbo. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. First one, counting.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, number 6, Eric Bledsoe.
But yay bro, the thing is about my channel is it originally supposed to be a channel for making music, but I later turned it to a game channel.
Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Takes stock of the floor. The screen sets him up for two.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Into the front court, it's Fox. His team on top by 8.
What y'all game tag?
To Hield. Fires the three. Had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Brook Lopez trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shooting 75% so far tonight. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. It's the Kings now with the ball.
You
To
can
Hield.
find Meet the Creator on the PS4.
Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from long range. He'll force that one. No good. Bledsoe with the basketball. 5-point game. To Adetokunbo. Nemanja Bjelica swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive
What
end
about you,
standing
Jimmy?
up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Adetokunbo. To Bledsoe. He's looking for that touch.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Trying to cash in. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Are these the
To
sliders
Brogdon.
I gave you?
Working the outside. Off the assist.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
He gets it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Milwaukee with the basketball. To Bledsoe. Brogdon. Probing the defense. Not that time. Shot from the lane won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Giannis with it up top. His team down 9. To Brogdon. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. To Adetokunbo. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Now
You have
whistle,
new
and it's
ones?
going to be a timeout for Sacramento as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
So you must have now. Visit our team website for more details.
Damn, Marvin Bagley got injured in real life, damn. New ones are coming.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Entering the game for Sacramento, number 5,
De'Aaron Fox. He connects off the step back.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Bucks basketball. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. From the painted area, won't go down. Brook Lopez. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful
This
thing.
game looks
Making
real
those
as hell.
tough
I see
shots
why
can really
people
help you
be
build a
thinking it's a
mental
real
advantage
game.
over your
LOL.
defender.
Emoji happy tears.
From long range. Man, that was a tough shot.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Bledsoe with it up top. His guys trail by 10. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. To Harrison Barnes. Here's a chance from long range. Cleans it up. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Bledsoe. Rebound cleared by Bagley. That misses with 2 seconds to go. That's the end of the third quarter, and the Kings right now feeling good. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
DJ Wilson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 50%. Wants to do better. Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. And the margin down to 8. To Bagley. DJ Wilson snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Adetokunbo. Has a look. Just not going down.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
To Barnes. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Adetokunbo. To Brogdon. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Adetokunbo. And he buries it.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Kings with the ball. To Harrison Barnes. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys down 3. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
And hits the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Fox with it. The lead is 2.
Bucks trying to make a comeback, I see.
To Barnes. Buddy Hield.
Down by 2.
Barnes' shot, it's off. The Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo. The pass stolen by Sacramento. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Giannis Adetokunbo rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Giannis with it up top. His group now down 2. Brogdon to Adetokunbo. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Brogdon to Adetokunbo. From the outside, no good. Fox into the front court. He'll run the offense. Knocks it down off the step back.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
And this is where habits come into play. Players think they can turn that switch on and off at their beckoning call, but it doesn't work that way. That's why coaches talk about practicing good habits on a daily basis, because they show up in the fourth.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 22, Chris Middleton.
Hill. Short jumper won't go down.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Harrison Barnes, 4 out of 10.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Hill.
Well, see if the Kings can hold on to this lead.
Nothing going here on that drive. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Kings have the basketball. De'Aaron Fox down to Cauley Stein. It was right there. Probing the defense. Middleton. To Brogdon. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound hauled in by Barnes. To Fox. Alec Burks. Has a chance. And he hits.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Can't miss those. Fox across the timeline. It's an 8-point lead. To Hield. Screen coming. Buddy Hield. A couple of cracks at the line now.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Willie Cauley Stein at the line for 2 shots. Career mark of 64%. First free throw is good. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. And he'll head to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Willie Cauley Stein. A couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First try at the line, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Bledsoe at the basketball. Trailing by 10. To Lopez. Middleton. To Adetokunbo. De'Aaron Fox. Add 2 points to the board.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much
Looks
do a
like Kings
department store
taking this
between the two.
W money. He was
Prices
absolutely
coming
lying
down
from the
to
jump.
Middleton. Here comes the screen. Bledsoe to Middleton. Five on the shot clock for Milwaukee. For 3, won't go for Brogdon. Had a hand in his face.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Bledsoe with it up top. The deficit now up to 12. To Middleton. And that's It's rebounded by the Kings. It's Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
To Adetokunbo. Bledsoe. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Into the front court, it's Fox. His team leads it by 10.
Lol.
Barnes. For 3. And Harrison Barnes drills the trifecta.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement,
Money,
player
did
movement,
you
and
love the
great
game
shooting to
speed?
top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Finish that. To Hield. Cauley Stein powers it through. Jay, that's been the
Rated us
story
on
this evening.
8-0.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Damn, I knew I wanted tripping in like they moving fast as hell. LOL. Ha ha ha.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Bledsoe to Middleton. To Bledsoe. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Middleton to Brogdon.
Laughing I play
Beyond
on
the
it
arc for
5.
3. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved
Baby
with your passing.
speeding.
Bledsoe at the basketball. Down by 15.
Kings straight up did these Bucks bad on.
Buddy Hield. Huge block. Count the bucket for 2.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox. Great defense there, forcing the pickup.
8-0 way too
Barnes
much for
to
me,
Hield.
my eyes trying to keep up LOL.
Off the assist.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Bledsoe. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Number 35.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's the Kings now with the ball. To Harrison Barnes. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Antetokounmpo to Brogdon. Middleton to Bledsoe. Has a look. Bledsoe shot misses. Fox with it. His guy's up by 15. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Harrison Barnes trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Giannis in control of the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Bledsoe to Brogdon.
1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
Bledsoe. Kings with the ball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And a putback slam.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Middleton to Brogdon. Fires the 3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Barnes. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Bagley. Knocks it down from mid-range. Desperation shot here from half court. It's the Kings who get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Damn, what a great game for the Kings. Bucks looked so weak.
And it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Kings put together a nice win here today. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Check out the leading scores for the Sacramento Kings. The Bucks put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result. But they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Second chance points.
For some reason, when I play 2K and Live, they don't know how to replicate the Bucks' successful season in real life.
If I was their coach, I'd be very proud of the team for the way they played with heart.
Player of the game.
Harrison Barnes could not have been more impressive in this game.
Giannis tried but just wasn't enough help from his teammates.
In high school.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2.
010 goddamn.
Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time,
Damn.
I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Eric Bledsoe was a disgrace. Laughing. Geez, see why they lost. Eric Chksod. Chokesode. Stats looked decent for Bucks. Not enough though. Fox dropped 2-5 on Bledsoe's head. Damn, King's stat sheet looked great. Everyone contribute. Fox couldn't be stopped. Fox had 1-2. He was ballin'. Great streamed, bro. Very enjoyed the gameplay. Oh shit, my bad, lol. About to close this out, fellas. Hope y'all enjoyed. Great stream. You donner for the night, or you doing more streaming? Think I'll do one more. This one user versus CPU. I just bro, catch you and everyone else later. Great stream. I'll see y'all.